You're on a little island over there.
Gotta get the hat on.
Okay. We are live.
We're live, baby.
We're live.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Hello, Internet.
We got
All sorts of
Arcane,
people.
we got Jeff, we got Randy, we got MC, whomever that is.
MC. Is MC like a rebrand of somebody we've been talking to? Or is
I
that...
don't know.
Well,
I
welcome.
don't know. What? It's 4 o'clock, Randy. Come on.
It's like, oh, sorry, the 1 minute past isn't good enough for Randy over
Well,
here.
yep. Shut her down.
Randy's in a different time zone. It's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
Yeah,
The
Virginia,
concept
right?
of time.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a different time zone. Yeah.
No, it's a nice warm Friday, and we are enjoying some cool treats here
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the building, courtesy of Ryan D. and our friends over at, what is it called, Cone World?
Cone World.
We got our little local ice cream shop.
MVPs.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is mostly cherry. Not much orange in here, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
This is orange.
Yeah.
Not.
You know,
That's all right.
I figured earlier today, despite the fact that I was not prepared for already having sugary drinks.
Uh-huh.
However, I've been told by
Do we have some
certain
under our seats?
individuals that there's at least one person at this table who has not been educated in a certain alcoholic beverage.
Oh,
So I took the liberty
what do we got?
of providing us with some buzz balls.
Ah, yes. Buzz balls.
You've never had a buzzball, Tyler?
I have had a buzz ball.
Oh.
I thought you hadn't had a buzz ball. Have you had a buzz
I've
ball?
had buzzballs.
All right,
No.
well, we've all had buzz balls, but we have some also.
What do we got?
Because it's not a power hour without some sort of alcoholic beverage. So
That's
we
true.
get to choose
Ooh, I have
between
chocolate.
the chocolate, a.k.a. not Moscow Mule, but the White Russian, sour apple, or watermelon chiller. Pick your poison.
Chocolate chiller.
I don't know.
I didn't know they were supposed to be cold.
I was
better when
leaning
they're
towards
cold,
the
I think.
chocolate one, but you know, if somebody else wants the chocolate, they can. Have
I'll
the
take
chocolate.
whatever. I'm eating chocolate right now, so
I'm taking whatever. Tyler, you want chocolate?
Give me the chocolate.
I'm sure it'll go great with your cherry flavored
Yeah,
slushy.
you know. Apparently, it's made with orange wine, so
Yeah.
maybe that will work.
I put that
Oh. You got
an
a
asterisk
preference here?
on that maybe. I guess watermelon. I don't know. Do you care?
Nope. It's good
Okay.
for me.
Paulo,
So, yeah.
our dyno is not open to the public. If your car is here for a build, we can dyno it as part of
my
that.
fingernail so
They're
much.
really hard to open. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Here, use the teeth method.
Bring back the
Ugh.
bourbon guy. Well,
That's
Randy, you're
worse.
supposed to be the bourbon
Nope.
guy.
You need a thing?
Oh my god.
Ah, here, right here.
Thing.
Use a bottle opener to open a can.
Yep.
Oh god.
They're adorable.
They are. I will
adorable.
say they've got the
Oh, wait.
packaging.
Make sure you shake them.
Oh heck.
In my experience,
Well,
it gets really bad if you don't shake them.
I didn't shake.
Swirl.
like-
Give it
For
a-
all of you at home, if you haven't tried these little contraptions, they're called buzz balls. They're little spherical shaped beverages, and they are the latest technology in binge drinking
Yeah.
beverages.
It does say shake well on it.
It
so-
does. It does. Because
I
if
do
you
this?
don't, it becomes extremely unpleasant. Oh,
Just
did
get
that
it
work?
in there and
You like half shake it in your mouth and in the.
Well, I put my tongue on it, you know, so it wouldn't go anywhere.
Just swish it around like it's mouthwash. and then
Yeah. Right. All right. Well,
Well,
cheers.
cheers, boys.
Cheers, mates.
clink.
Another week under our belts.
Yep. It is
Ooh.
August now, boys. It's
It's not.
well, it's pretty much.
We got a
August.
couple days, but yeah, it's summer is halfway over. Basically,
Technically, yeah.
theoretically, at least like
this
depending
is-
on where you live. Like for us, it's definitely halfway over because September is like half of a summer month here in Michigan
Pretty good.
until it gets a little
Pretty
chilly.
good.
Mine tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's-
Identically.
it's
We have
gotta
so
be good.
much sugar on this table.
Yep.
We'll see how we're feeling by the end of this.
How you doing, Jeff? How is non-tire season? I
Yep.
assume? Yeah.
Non-entire season.
No Corona today.
Yeah, no Corona. It's the media boys. The media boys do it their own way.
Yep.
The rules are gone.
Yeah, there are no rules. It's just us three. So,
So even though well, I would say out of anyone here, Eric, you have the most defined position. Obviously, you are the video and photo guy.
yeah,
But you know, Trev and I have been hoofing it before your time, and
yeah. You kind of like flattened out the path for
Yeah,
me to walk
yeah.
on when I got here, I guess.
but we do still all do media. I
Yeah.
have taken a little step back overall, but you know,
You're just
Work-
cranking out parts, man.
working on other stuff.
You
So,
know, coming up with the goods.
but it's good to have some media boy days.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We this is a first time we've ever done like this specific group, I guess, because we usually have so many people in different departments. We have to pick and choose who we have room for.
Yep.
And it's just us three cranking out the content. So, it was pretty easy selection of people.
Media person outside of work, right?
Yeah.
You were into camera stuff, what, like 2010 something?
Since I was 16, so 2006.
Yep.
Did either of you guys ever have like that childhood where like you found your parents' old like camcorder and like dicked around with it?
The little mini DV cam.
Oh yeah, I had my mom literally had a plastic suitcase that you opened up and it had
the VHS
one? Shoulder camera.
We had one of those, but it never worked. And I remember I took the mini DV cam back to I took it to college, and I was like, I'm gonna make like little videos, but that never happened.
Of course.
But Jeff, stock turbo. All right, yep. Z04 is around the corner for the cruise boys. As you have seen, it's doing quite well in our little Yeti.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we get too far down our media path, we do have a few housekeeping things. I suppose we've got 3 videos already out of the cruise,
and another one in the works for next week. And we got more parts going on this week. I think
more parts going on right now.
Right now, yeah.
Currently,
it's up on the lift right now. But yeah, what next week I believe it's already been shot, but you'll see the footage either next week or the week after. But the next one they are putting on a cold air intake and ported manifold.
That one just came out.
Is that the one that I?
Yeah, that one just.
I should know.
Yeah, you should know this. That one just came out. Next one is 3-inch exhaust. So cruise guys,
right? We
are coming out with a 3-inch catback for the cruise. I know one complaint about our current cruise catback is that it is kind of quiet, but you have a big old muffler and it's still 2 1/4 inches, but you got to let that Z04 breathe. So we're getting the 3-inch out there, and you hot boys can hot boy it.
That cruise is making a heck of a lot more noise leaving that dyno bay than it ever has before.
Oh yeah. Oh, but don't wear ear protection.
Yeah, there's a guy on the YouTube comments mocking us for wearing ear protection in a dyno while the car was doing pulls.
Yeah, and other people were like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not just the car's quiet, but the dyno makes a lot of noise when you're in there and those rollers are going. It's loud.
Tell me you've never
a perfectly calculated echo chamber.
It is.
It's like, tell me you've never been in a dyno bay without telling me you've never been in a dyno.
Yeah.
It is loud.
Speaking of echo chamber, though, it is kind of cool sometimes when you're standing outside of it and you can actually feel the force of like the air moving out of the dyno from the car.
Yeah.
The craziest one was that Ford GT blower Riviera that made like 500 wheel
at Dyno Day.
At Dyno Day, and when Tim stomped it, that like hit you in the chest with air. It was cool, but that car was rowdy. And I wonder if I don't know if anyone knows if he still has. I know he had another Riviera that he was going to put that engine into because the first one was rusted. But yep, yes, Philoptius, you do need some parts on your Sonic.
That's a good name.
You've come to the right people if you're looking for ZZ parts. So.
Yeah.
Also, future things to look out for. We also just had. First time in a while, it felt like we were on a racetrack this summer, but we had a couple base model Cobalts dooning it out there.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got a spec base video that, like, first in a while we've had in that series that'll be coming out. I'm kind of in a toss-up of what's going to go first, the Cruise or the Cobalt. But, so we've got that. And then we also had Tim's Sonic out on the
it had some good racing. It has been a surprisingly slow racing season, but we achieved our main goal, or at least me and Al did, early enough where now we can kind of relax. And, going racing is fun, but it can also be stressful.
Yeah. I feel like it was either you or Al that basically said, like, we hit 10s in the Sonic, and then we were like, oh, well, now what do we do?
Yeah. We don't have any new projects to start on, so we'll go faster.
Ice cream
But
is melting at an accelerating rate right now.
I think the best part about taking the base models to the track is you just drive there. You don't have
Right.
Yeah.
to trailer it.
Yeah, it was your first time taking your base
Yeah.
model too. Yeah.
I didn't bring any tools. I mean, I probably should have brought something, but I just washed the car, took it to the track.
I was confident.
Did you
Drove it
ever
there,
check
drove
the
it home.
tire pressure?
Nope.
You're just like, this
Yeah.
car, I know this car. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can't break this car.
No.
It doesn't have enough power.
It doesn't. But of course, the announcer guy, yeah, I like the guy, but he thought it was Alex's black LNF from last year,
yeah.
which
Yep.
had the Z57 on it, and so he kept coming up to me and he's like, "Yeah, man, I can really hear the lag back there," and I'm like, "Lag?" He's like, "Yeah, I can tell you're really just wanting that out of corner speed," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, but there's no lag. That's just what it's got. All 140 horsepowers." But yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was a good one. Should be a good video. I think.
I think it was a lot of fun. I think it was fun for us because we were just driving around these low-powered cars on the track. I think the event guy was a little scratching his head.
Yeah, he was a
'Cause
little
we were
sad.
out there. We were out there last year with like some of the
Camaros and
Right.
Teslas and
just like breaking track records and stuff. And this year he's just like,
What are you guys doing with all these cobalt?
like, why did you guys bring the slow car?
yeah, he said that to Mo. Why'd you bring the slow cars? Hey, I was kind of towards the back of the pack, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It was for personal entertainment. We didn't care about
Yeah.
anybody else.
ZZP branded PPE.
That's an interesting idea.
Some earplugs with little zips on them.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's like no one would see the branding because they're
Yeah.
in your ear.
I guess if you had some big old cans
Right.
on, you
Just-
could.
Every time we go to the track, we should just have the biggest earmuff things on that just say ZZP
We've always
all over
wanted
'em.
like the crew chief intercom system.
Oh,
at
that
the
would be cool.
track
That
where
would
we
be
could all
cool.
Talk to each other.
Be like super fancy. We have super cheap walkie-talkies that we've occasionally brought with us, but
And then
do
never
work well,
never
yeah.
remember
never
to use.
Yeah.
But so on the point of media, I saw, and you said family earlier. There's a little meme video going around Facebook, and somebody picks up the Fast and Furious 20-year anniversary DVD at Walmart, and he picks it up, and he zooms over to the family section, and he places it in there.
Of course. That is a meme that that is like the 2020 meme. I feel like the 2022 meme
Yeah.
of the year.
Fast and Furious family.
Yeah, the family meme. It
Yep.
it never dies. It feels like
It was
just
like
keeps
a
going.
joke from like Fast and Furious 1 to 4, and then it was a meme from 5 on.
Yeah.
like,
And now they're on what,
The
9
internet
and
just
10?
took it and
I
ran
don't
with it.
know.
I've lost count.
know.
We have cars in space now. I don't know what's happening.
yep.
Fieros in space.
No.
Hey, Brendan. Nice to see you on here. Brendan's been a customer for quite a while. He's got an LNF and a C6 ZR1, if I'm not mistaken. It might just be a Z06, but either way, it's
Sweet.
still a sweet car.
Was Brendan at Spectator Drags
No.
last year? No.
No,
Okay.
no, he lives Iowa somewhere. So I don't know. I'm just making it up, but it's not Michigan. I know that.
Not in this region. No.
It's not Michigan, it's Iowa.
Yep.
A little bit farther away.
Cornfields somewhere. I don't know. I'm feeling all the cold. I'm drinking this a
No.
little fast, and
I
my
waited-
Trying to
stomach's.
go back and forth.
I was
it's
gonna
really
say,
weird.
this is like probably the worst decision we could have made today between like super sugary alcohol and just pure sugar.
Yeah, pure sugar. That's
Yeah.
all right.
Like
Okay,
I'm gonna
power
be.
through it.
I'm gonna be all hopped
And
up
I've
on
also,
Mountain Dew
like,
for tonight.
I've let this buzzball sit for a while because I've been trying to eat my melting ice cream. Except for now, when I take a sip, I'm like, oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a spicy meatball.
Jeff, the 3-inch is a single exit. We
Yep.
kind of talked about a dual, but I don't know. We're not really dual exit kind of people.
The single exits are in style, guys.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of dual exit.
No, just the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
More
Oh, see?
lightness.
Arcane Shadows is in Iowa. I knew
There you
somebody in here was in Iowa.
It's like you can just get E85 out of the ground out there, I think, can't you?
You just pump
You
it.
just pump it right into your
Just
car.
Stick it right in the ground. All
pure.
right, we're good. I think someone in Iowa told me once that he didn't have E85 available near him, and I was quite perplexed because I'm like, aren't they the Cornhuskers, or is
Right.
that
Or Iowa?
Iowa?
Or no, Iowa's the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, who's the Cornhuskers? Nebraska.
Nebraska. I mean,
Nebraska.
they're pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, isn't Iowa is like Nebraska's hat,
No,
isn't it?
Look, I don't know.
Or is that
I don't know.
Kansas?
I don't know where Nebraska is.
Nah, I think I'm failing at geography right now. But
Col-
they're all in the same region. I'm pretty sure.
Colorado. Yeah, it is a ZR1. Man,
Wow.
we were just talking and dreaming yesterday and today about the Mega Millions 1.1 billion jackpot.
Oh yeah.
And
Gotta ride that ticket.
one of my first cars that I would buy, because it would be many, would definitely be a C6 ZR1.
Mm.
What do you?
Yeah, I
What's
was
the
gonna
first one?
say.
I don't know if it'd be the first. It'd be probably top 5. Top 5 though.
Oof. No, I would not have a Camaro in my list.
No. Corvette. ZR1.
Oh,
ZR1.
Corvette. I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about your 5th gen.
Oh, I would want my 5th gen Z28 as well. Lots of corn in Canada, but no E85. That is quite unfortunate, because
That
your
is.
guys' fuel up there is, well,
I
junk.
didn't know corn grew in Canada.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess
The
it's
wild-
not always cold.
Wild
Canada's
place.
pretty much Michigan, so.
Yeah.
It's this similar weather.
C8 Z06. Those are sweet. I have never been a C7 fan, though. I could totally do with skipping C7s in all capacities.
Yeah, they're a little.
They're
little
neat.
weird
They're
looking.
neat, but they're too. I don't know. They're kind of like the Civics. They're too hot boy. And
from the factory.
yeah, and I mean the C8 is pretty hot boy too, but like especially the Z06 and ZR1 C7s are like wings and grills and vents, but at least on the Corvette they're functional.
That is an interesting question, though. If you got a Mega Millions winner, obviously we know what you would get. But Trev, what are you doing with your Mega Millions ticket if you win?
First car I'm buying, 91 NSX.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Yep.
okay.
that's cool. Is it gonna be red? Or are you going black?
Red or black,
Yeah.
I think.
Did they make them in silver?
I don't know that actually.
I don't think I've ever seen a silver NSX.
It'd be cool, like silver with a tan interior.
Ooh,
That'd be
or a
pretty
red
sweet.
interior.
Even better. Yep.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
Flip up headlights.
You'd have to do some sort of swap, because whatever
Yeah.
engine came in them wasn't very good, right?
I'd have to like buy 3 and try like a turbo one, a blower one, a K1, and like decide which one's the best.
Yep.
What's yours, Eric?
Well, I
A
would.
new Impreza?
No, my Impreza's fine. I don't need another one. It does its job. It's fine. No, I would march down the street after I cash my check, and I would buy this awesome Dodge Ram ProMaster that I've been eyeing in a
Really?
used car lot. It's $95,000 they want for it, but it is tricked out with like a bathroom and a sink and like a stove,
What?
oven. Like it is like you could live
have
in
a whole
this
ass
thing.
house.
Yeah, and it's got a winch on it, and like it is like
Pull
it is
yourself
a
out of
beast.
ditches. Oh, yeah.
Like I just want the luxury van.
I couldn't really see you as a truck boy, but you know.
I can see it.
I mean, it's technically a van. It's just on a truck
Yeah,
chassis.
yeah.
But you know, I have at least the proportions for a truck, so
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't be
true.
too out of
That's
place.
true. Me and Trev
Evo
getting in and
10.
out of big trucks.
Right.
Or
Like it.
Evo 4? Evo 4.
Oh,
All
Evo,
day.
Evo 4 for sure.
Yep. 4s are cool.
Ooh, actually, Escalade
Ooh,
V.
Escalade.
Ah,
I
that'd be
forgot about
cool.
those.
I bet
So did
those-
I.
Yeah. Well, there's the V's, and then aren't they making like an electric one too? Or no? Or is that the Lyric I'm thinking of?
The Lyric, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody going to Tail of the Dragon? I don't think any of us are.
No, I have not heard anything.
I think Tim is, and maybe Ryan. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. I knew I was going to regret this, but I was also just like, I got to get some buzzballs for the podcast.
Milk was a horrible choice.
Yes. It's absolutely a terrible choice.
So we want to talk about favorite events? You want to start with that
Yeah. I was just going to say, like, all of us combined have
Yep.
been here at least, what, how long?
I'm over 4 now.
You're over
4 years.
one? Over 3?
Over 3, and I will be 2
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. That's like
this
perfect.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, little 2, 3, 4. But no, we've all, kind of had many hats as usual. I think it's always funny when I sit back here and listen to everybody's backstories about ZZP when they talk about being a customer or, having like a friend of the company or just doing a bunch of different car stuff. And I'm just like, I just applied for a job on Indeed. I was just looking for a video job, and that's what I got. But,
Yep,
I
and
mean,
you're like ZZ Performance. Okay,
yeah, I was
okay.
like, interesting. Because, yeah, like my interview, Kyle was just like, have you ever heard of us before? And I was like, no. no, I have no idea. But you guys do car stuff, right? Like, I know cars. Like, they're cool. They go fast if you make them
cool,
go.
yeah.
Like, you know. But no, we've all kind of been kind of immersed in it enough at this point. Like, I really enjoy all kinds of, like, stuff that we get to do around here and the ridiculous seat of our pants projects that just kind of get thrown
Yep.
in front of us. So my question was, in terms of stuff we've worked on, in terms of places we've been, what are some of your guys' most memorable projects and stuff that we've worked on?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's lot.
Probably a lot I'm not even thinking of because
First one that comes to my mind, my favorite thing to shoot video on is now I can't think of the name. The park right on the street.
oh, like place.
Yes.
Yeah, we have like this nice little.
Yep.
Well, it's part of Millennium Park, I believe.
love our
Yeah.
back of the Impreza gimbal shots. That's,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
That's when I felt like I was like, I'm a real photographer now. Like, yeah. when we-
You haven't crossed the photography threshold unless you've dangerously hung out of something. Whether
Yeah.
it's a window out of a car or out of a trunk or a hatch and somebody's holding your belt.
Yep.
Or
Or those dudes that like climb up buildings and then they like hang their feet over and they're
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
look."
oh no, I don't.
yeah.
I'm not like a. I don't. I like heights. Like I'll go on roller coasters and stuff like that. But the dudes who walk along the edge and sit down, I'm like every time.
Like,
oh God.
I love getting an excellent shot as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to hang. Like, the highest up I will go is standing on top of my car to
Yeah.
retrieve a drone that got stuck inside of a tree branch. That is another fun memory that happened this year.
Yep.
I've been a lot of our drone footage we get. I have a little DJI mini drone that I like to fly around and get some shots and stuff like that. And we were getting Trevor and I were getting some shots of the Sonic with the Z04 and
Yep.
the new exhaust, 3-inch exhaust, and I was like getting these cool shots of him doing little flybys and stuff like that. Not really paying attention to how low the branches were in the area I was flying through, and it just snagged. And it didn't just like hit a tree branch and fall. The propeller got wrapped up
oh.
in like a viney part of the branch. And you know, if you've ever seen a mini drone, those things weigh they weigh them in grams.
Yeah.
Because it's like 200 grams or something like that. And
It's not like it's gonna rip itself out and fall.
yeah,
'cause it's so
no.
light.
So it literally just hung up there, and I was just like, wait, because like I was looking at the screen the whole time, and I just saw it staring at the sky, and it never moved, and I was like, it's still not on the ground. And
It
we
hasn't
literally
come down.
We literally had to pull my car up underneath the tree, and I had to stand on it holding a giant tree branch and just swinging it. We have it obviously because we've had footage.
yeah.
Since then, but that was pretty wild.
The Adam Project, good question. What's our current gear?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't think about
Well,
that.
I should have
but-
just laid it all out
yeah.
here. We have probably enough table room to
Yep.
fit it all, but
So all three of us run Sony
A 6100.
yep,
6100.
camera that is currently hooked up that you can see us on is an A6100 actually.
Still on crop sensors. Still loving it.
Yeah,
Do the job.
Yeah.
We got these right when Eric started.
Yeah.
And me and Trevor had always been Nikon boys.
Yep.
And I had a D7100. You had a D60 or
5100.
5100. Yeah, yeah.
I was on Team
Uh,
Canon at that time.
Yeah, and I like the Sonys. They're great because they're portable. That was the big reason for the Switch, is like carrying a big DSLR and all these huge lenses, and it was like, I never take it anywhere because it's too big. So then I bought the Sony, and then we jumped on and got two for the shop, and they're great, and I like that I've gotten used to the interface, and for the price of the camera, they take nice photos, nice videos, but you still can't get over the Nikon color. Nikon
Yeah.
color is so much
Yeah.
better than Sony.
It is so like we were talking about this not too long ago. I feel like, but like camera, like if I don't know how much everybody watching knows about cameras, but this is something that the three of us nerd out about on a regular basis is the shortcomings of like every brand.
Yep.
Because like Sony is pretty great, but they're like the color range. Their color sensors
Yep.
are
It's
like, eh.
not quite up to par, and lens availability is smaller than the two big ones. I always was envious of Canon because I always could see that Canon had a larger lens catalog.
Yeah.
And but then Nikon's and Canon's speed like that was always a
Nikon's
perk.
the cheapest to get really good lenses.
Yep.
So, but
Yeah.
Nikon's terrible for video. I don't know about the new ones.
Adam Project, I don't know if that is. I doubt that is our camera. That might just be like bad latency or internet connection. More often than not, if the stream looks shitty, it's because the internet is throttled or something like that.
Well, and we have to stream through a program, which compresses it. And then, so
it's
a things.
obnoxiously. It took me literally a year at
to
least
to nail it down.
to really figure out how to get the camera and the software and all that to talk to each other correctly.
Well, this is the same camera that we use for our videos,
Yep.
and Eric's been shooting in 4K lately. And some of those new ones, they're crispy.
Yeah.
They're crispy.
Like 4K, even if you're not watching it at 4K, like the amount of detail you can get out of it is really nice.
Lack of compression.
Obviously, there are a lot of other things that get sacrificed, like your battery is not going to last you very long, and
it gets hot.
And Trevor's burned himself on his camera almost a few times.
For whatever reason, mine just overheats.
It just doesn't like it at all. But it gets the job done. That's been kind of our goal, is to like upgrade to, or my goal at least, is to get most of our footage into like the 4K realm.
Yeah,
That's, where things are. It's a little bit difficult if we're doing track days because we're out there all day and the camera is not going to last.
No, that is a downfall. Specifically, back to Adam Project. GoPro style camera, we hate them. But
Yeah.
Don't get us
GoPros.
started.
I mean, we use GoPros because they are the industry standard.
Yeah.
We have
And there
Hero
really isn't a-
7s is what we run with.
Yeah.
Here we have some nice, like the top of the line one, which I think is the black. We have a couple of those, and then we have a silver. And I don't know how it is 2022 and GoPro still suck so much.
Well, we're like 3 models behind now.
Well, yeah.
But
To be fair, they stopped sucking as much when I just went and did a firmware update on all of them,
Oh, well, that's good.
which is a dicey move because sometimes firmware updates will just completely brick.
Yeah, you never know. They could get
Things.
100% worse.
and you
but-
just don't use the app because you're
Oh
only
my
going to
God.
get mad.
Yeah, the GoPro app, they make it seem like it's so nice because if you put your GoPro in little spots where you can't see the screen, you open up the app and then you can look it on except for your phone will never connect to it.
Never.
Yep.
And even if it does, you're just seeing a horribly pixelated image. Like,
Yep.
And the problem is when we're doing this is always at a track day, and it's
Yeah.
always like Sonic's in line, third up from the start. They say go for the line, so you have like, I don't know, 7 seconds to get the GoPro running.
Right.
It's like go, do the, and you have to like hold the buttons down.
Yeah,
You
like-
can't see anything.
And started.
yeah,
and
someone's ready to go.
even with the official GoPro batteries, they last like 4.5 minutes.
Yep.
So we were at Spectator Drags the other day, and we had gone through 2 runs, and I had turned the GoPro off in between, and on the 3rd run it died right before it. So
Yeah.
the camera was on for like 10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
boop, dead.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they notoriously love to record up until the thing that you actually want recorded, and then they die
Oh, yeah.
immediately,
Yeah,
or
you-
just stop recording. Yeah.
Yep.
So we have a real
We've
love
had them
for these.
stop during a pass and then start again after the pass. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
one of
we
the
had
Sonic
that happen.
ones.
Yeah.
It started recording at like driving up to the burnout box, and then the next clip was me getting the like after the time slip.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, the problem is I would say like don't use them, but there's literally no other option.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like Sony makes a little action cam, and
Yeah.
there's a couple other people, but then you gotta have different mounts and different. Just
Yeah.
I do really want to, and I wouldn't say it's a replacement, but I do want to play with one in Insta360 still.
yeah,
Some of the
that
like
would be
the
cool.
cool top-down shots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
360 like it's still not like super common and
Yeah.
but like when you do see someone effectively use a 360
It's
camera,
like,
it's
oh,
really
cool.
cool.
I like the
Yeah.
the wing mounted setups
Yeah.
where people are behind, and then it
Looks like the video games.
it
Right.
looks like the video game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
The problem is it's a lot of money for one
For a
added shot.
real
Yeah.
novelty.
Yeah. You gotta like if you're gonna buy one of those, you already have to predetermine like I'm gonna be using it for this stuff all the time.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
because yeah.
Skylar, our shop is in Wyoming, Michigan, which is right outside of Grand Rapids.
Yep.
I often just say Grand Rapids because if I say Wyoming, Michigan, someone will think we mean the state of Wyoming. And
Yeah.
that's
It's
no.
true. Yep. Grand Rapids.
Yes, it's just a little township outside.
So what other back to the original point?
Yeah.
Favorite events
Yes.
Ooh.
or shots or
Anything come to mind,
Videos.
Tyler?
I'm trying to think of the last couple years.
I mean, it could be it doesn't have to be something all of us were here for.
Yeah.
If it's, outside of
The
realm.
the dyno days were really fun in terms of media capturing because there was a lot of cars
Yep.
that with our parts and like it was, our platform. So lots of Grand Prix, lots of Cobalts, and running around taking photos of customer cars and then posting them, and then people get a nice picture. But I think Camaro Fest might have been one of my favorite.
Really?
Camaro, well, that or Tail of the Dragon, first year.
I was gonna say for photos, Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah,
Just 'cause-
it's hard to beat.
yeah.
I've been so jealous every time I look at footage from because we haven't gone in
Yeah.
the time that I've been here, and I was like, man, West Michigan is so flat and boring, like visually. So I've been like, man, chomping at the bit if we could go to a freaking driving through a mountain range, how cool that would look and how fun that would be to get footage of. But
Yeah, Tail of the Dragon, especially in the fall, you just can't beat it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. The mountains are amazing. Again, we were, 2018, we were hanging out of the back of cars, like getting footage, but unfortunately, all that footage went away. It was lost by a former employee.
yeah, when
Rip.
it took like 6 months
Ripsky.
for
that would have been cool.
That would have been real cool. Would have been a great video.
I would judge, but I've done that in prior positions. before.
Jeff, I don't know. Count the speed holes, I guess. 1/10 per hole.
It's like
probably? That should
roughly.
add up. Yeah.
Jason, I guess contact Bo.
Yeah, service@zzperformance.com. Shoot an email over there. Bo can get you a quote and a time frame. We are out quite a bit on service, so it might be towards the late fall, early winter, but that's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Rob, I don't know what to tell you about the deer report. I guess they're very mobile and active right now, so just watch your corners when you're driving.
Yep, I hit my first one this year. It was not fun.
I have yet to knock on
Glass.
I guess. I have yet to hit a deer with my car, but I have run over an already dead deer.
Oh.
Which is, I would say, equally as unpleasant. Even though, you don't obviously, my car wasn't destroyed, but
You had to run over
the
this
smell.
big chunk.
I had chunks of dead deer under my chassis.
Oh.
And I went through a car wash 4 times in one sit. I went out, came back in, went in again 4 times in a row. You could still smell it under my car for 2 weeks.
Ugh, yeah.
It is
that's
not fun.
good.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part about Camaro Fest then? For media.
I think it was probably more of the whole experience, but the place we were staying, the cabin was really cool, and having autocross and drag racing going on at the same time was pretty neat. But yeah, I would definitely lean towards Tail of the Dragon as an all-out media spot.
I forgot about that. It is cool that it's like a baby grid life, that there's
Yeah.
multiple things going on at the same time, and you're like, oh, drag racing, autocross.
Yep. And Camaros are pretty sweet, so
We
cool
have
to shoot 'em too.
I believe we have a coilover
you got
question.
an answer for B-Dub?
What do we got?
ZZP coilover fitment for the all-wheel drive.
I assume
Oh,
ATS?
ATS, yes. It does fit. They do fit. We have confirmed that. So I think I updated the website. It should say fits all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. I don't think we have any other platforms that are all-wheel drive, so pretty sure he's asking about ATS.
Oh, yeah.
Follow-up
That's the only
question,
one, isn't it?
B-Dub, what is your favorite chicken wing?
Bone
Since-
in or bone out?
Yeah. Ooh. That's we're opening up a whole other conversation.
Depends on where you go.
Yeah. Anyway, any
Anyway,
other?
What's yours, I guess?
It's tough because
First that comes to mind, anyways.
I went back in our just catalog of YouTube videos, and in the 2 years I've been here, not including podcasts because we just kind of hit the button and go for these. I have now edited over 150 videos.
Holy crap!
So
Wow.
Nice.
I'm trying to wreck my brain, but like it's different because like I do get the opportunity to go out and get footage and go to the events with you guys sometimes, but like
It's more editing than
more
shooting.
often
Yeah.
than not, it's behind the computer desk. Bone in, good man. Bone in's the way to be. Oh man, Jeff immediately negates that, but no, I'm team bone in.
I
What's wrong with chicken nuggets with sauce?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I mean, if you want like a very simple, meal,
no
but,
frills.
like I don't know, bone-in is usually just it's like crispy on the outside but juicy on the inside.
That's
like you
we went
get,
to the Bone Zone
they're
today.
usually a
and
little bit more greasy, but it's worth it. Like it's delicious.
the worst is though when you get bone-in wings and then they don't have the crispy outside and then it's just kind of like slimy.
I mean,
No bueno.
to be fair, that's why I don't usually go to Billy Bones.
Billy Bones is so good.
Like we have I'm going to trigger a bunch of people in the office by even bringing that up, but I'm going to trigger Ryan Derrick
Yeah.
specifically.
Flats for sure. Flats over drums. Yep.
Yep.
I'm a flat guy.
What were you saying though, Tyler? Before that thought?
I don't know. It's gone.
No, I never actually answered that question. I got boneless wings is clearly a very contentious topic.
It
here
is,
in
it
the
is.
chat.
There they go.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. No, but in terms of projects, I think one of my favorite videos that I've ever edited, specifically because I didn't actually go to the event, was the half-mile event in Indy.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
The half miles are really cool,
Yeah,
which I'm pumped you're going this time.
I know. Like,
That
we're
might
going to
take
do
the-
that again this year.
That might take the cake.
Yeah.
The best part is we had the vest, so you can go
You
anywhere.
feel very
Vest,
official.
yeah.
Very official.
And you can get everywhere there. Like a drag strip, even like us media guys, like we're doing cameras, but it's mostly running.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
All
a
day.
lot of just running and sweating and batteries and like
Yep.
the half mile is like weirdly well set up
Uh-huh.
that you're like in one spot and you're just chilling.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can go down to the start line. That's my favorite part is the start line
Yeah.
at the half mile, and just the pit walk, the way they have it set up is great because you get to see these 2,000, 3,000 horsepower cars just
Yep.
chilling
And,
next to everything.
For me, at least, like it seemed like there's just a very diverse range of
Oh, yeah.
vehicles out there.
Yeah,
yeah, you had a 3,000 horsepower GTR,
mm-hmm.
720S McLaren, an NSX, and then the Honey Badger.
Yep.
Literally in a row next to each other
Yep.
last year.
That is honestly my like part of why I'm excited to go this year is to be a part of the group that has the freaking Saturn Ion
Oh, yeah.
half-mile event.
Yep.
Because that is
It's not a
one.
thing.
That is one of one.
Yep.
There are no others.
Yep.
And people are just like, what?
Yeah, and he's running right up against, obviously the video from last year,
Yeah.
gapping Corvettes.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Lots of Hellcats.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of Hellcats.
And just a lot of like collaboration out there, it seems like, with like
Yeah.
different groups helping other people.
Yeah,
and
everybody's
stuff.
nice and will go the extra mile to help you if they can.
Yeah.
That's the other nice thing, too, about how, I don't want to say slow paced, but it kind of is compared to like drag racing or road course. It's all like bam, 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 don't have time to do anything. But like half mile is so chill that you talk to everyone.
Yeah, you
which
do.
is cool.
And you can hot lap the car if you want, but you can also go do a run, come back. If you need to tweak something, you can. And
You
take
have
your
all
time.
day,
Yeah,
so-
all day. And it's not like the stupid drag strip where it's shut down every 2 hours because someone oils it down. Somehow, the half mile is self-tech. They don't look at your car. They just assume that if you're going really fast in a half mile, you're gonna know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing ever breaks.
I do
Nobody
feel
oils
like
it down.
what am I trying to say? The barrier for, I guess, the paywall for entry with a half mile is a lot more.
It is.
Obviously,
So
than
you,
like
you keep out the riffraff.
so. Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, you do.
But like, yeah, nobody is. No, it's not just like a Joe Schmo in his garage that just wants to go fast isn't making a half mile car.
No.
No.
So
No, he's not.
The half mile, like any half mile event, is going to be like people who are very dedicated,
Very
and very
dedicated,
meticulous
yeah.
about building that car to be efficient at what it does.
And you don't have to launch the car hard, so the car hard, so you're not breaking stuff on the line and But still love for Cobalt. Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
I'm just really lazy and haven't gotten mine done yet. But I have
getting
3.
You're not the only person here with a Cobalt.
I know.
So you should feel less pressure at this point. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
we just maybe you missed it, Bill Kish, but we do have. Or no, I'm not. Sorry, you're not. Bill Kish, you're talking about Corvettes. AG, we were talking about the base model Cobalt. Maybe that doesn't scratch your itch because it's a base model. But we
Still
are
a
doing
Cobalt?
more. We are still doing stuff with the base models.
Oh yeah.
And eventually, the higher powered ones will be like a phoenix coming from the ashes here.
Quite literally.
Yeah, at some point.
Some point. Yes.
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
Telder, one of our warehouse guys.
Oh, yeah.
He drives a silver.
Yeah,
Iron
he
Red one.
the last year, if you watched the I think it was the final spectator drags
I think
video
so,
we
yeah.
did last year, he was there.
Yep.
He drove his silver Ion.
Yeah. Why did he gap you, Ethan? I heard you got a new Bonneville and you don't want to do the coilovers. What in the world, my man? You're gonna bring your car here? Just let me try them on.
Gotta
Just let
do
me
the
try them on.
coilovers. Especially if they're the experimental kind, because those are the best kind.
Yep. Good luck, Jeff.
Yep.
Yes.
Good luck.
Get
Yeah. I don't know if it's hot in Canada. What are they doing this summer? Are they still snowboarding out there? or
yeah,
what?
fingers crossed for your axles. Hopefully they'll sustain.
Yeah. No, he's got an auto. He'll be fine.
He'll be good. Yeah.
And anybody who's watching, since we're on the topic, if you have a favorite ZZP
Video.
or
Yeah.
content or anything like that, shout it out because we love it when you stroke our egos.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
Any other things that come to mind? While we're on it.
You had mentioned this earlier, and I liked this question. What is your favorite ZZP car to take photo or video of?
Oh yes, what is
yep.
the most photogenic in
Ooh.
our? Because unless it's your car, we can be a little bit more unbiased because
Yeah.
everybody downstairs is just going to say it's their car.
Yeah,
You know.
of course. And for me, it's got to be Matt's drag car.
Yeah.
That car is so well built, and it's slick, and I really just want it to
See,
run
I-
and go
I
out
disagree,
again. Yeah.
because I feel like photos and videos cannot capture that car.
Ah,
Like
yeah.
something
Ooh,
about
that's a good
seeing it
point.
in person with the hood off is like
Whoa. Yeah.
Like I've seen pictures of it before I started here, but the first time he brought it out when I was here, and I was like, oh, what is it? Why?
What is this?
And
thing?
the noises it makes are
Yep.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the first time I've seen that thing move since I've been here was when we went to the 3800.
The gathering meet.
W
Yeah,
body
yeah.
meetup. Yeah. And I think he started it up at least just to
Yeah.
move it or whatever, and you could hear it from like the other side of the parking lot.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
idling, you could hear it from the other side
Oh,
of
yeah.
the parking lot, and I was like, "Whoa, this thing is actually sweet."
But and that's a testament to how well built and reliable that car is. It hasn't run down the track in years, but he just hops in, starts it right up.
Yeah.
Puts a jump back
For
on,
those of you
good
who
to go.
don't know what we're talking about a Matt's Drag Grand Prix
Yep, Grand Prix GT.
GT, which has what, like 990 or 80?
It made
Horsepower?
mid 800s on the dyno, but that's through the 4T65 and slicks and everything. So
It was 898, right?
Oh,
no, that was the
898.
Cobalt.
Oh, yep, I got him mixed up.
So yeah, mid 800s, but it makes over 1,000 at the engine. But it went 834 in the quarter, I think.
As far as we know, still the world's fastest Grand Prix, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
right?
there
Not by much of
There
a,
isn't anybody
there's no
who's close.
competition.
no.
Yeah, but sadly we only have like some older footage of it because
Yeah.
once it broke the record, nobody's
Well, yeah,
Driven it
that's
since
it's been so limited by the transmission, and I know Matt still has it on his mind that he wants to get it back out, but
Yeah.
he wants a better trans, so he doesn't just grenade that one.
yeah.
'Cause he knows it's.
Oh yeah,
It's not gonna last.
The fact that it made any passes at that high horsepower is just crazy.
Adam Project, yes. Ryan's car, Ryan has a couple cars that are fairly photo. I
Yeah.
mean, it helps that they're wrapped and also just well put together for
Yeah,
the most part.
yeah.
But like the ATS and the Snowbolt are really
The
good-looking
Snowbolt it's cool. It looks good from every angle.
Yeah,
you know?
especially after it got the new wrap.
Yeah, I love the V2R.
I part of like for me when I'm editing our videos and stuff, I think I've gotten so desensitized to like cool looking cars and fast cars that I much more enjoy the more like human sentimental moments that we can inject.
Yeah.
So like when you guys you just used your iPhone, I think, when you guys went and picked up Ryan's.
Oh yeah.
When we picked up the Snowbolt last year.
Yep.
With the V2 race livery, and everyone's genuine reaction in that video, just like whoa, like just how cool it was and stuff.
Like Ryan was like shocked at it. He's
like Ryan's that whole video. Like if you go back and look for that video, like Ryan's reaction is so genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just like, oh my god, like he was so into it, and like I
those
love that stuff.
Those are really cool moments, and your year in review video last year captured them really well, and I like that because, obviously we build fast cars and we go fast, and that's the main purpose of ZZP, but we get so much personally out of these events and these cars, and it's cool to see. And I've watched the 10-second Sonic video a couple times just to be like, oh yeah, that was a good moment.
Revel in that moment. Yeah. No, it's fun. It's so fun to just see the satisfaction on people's faces when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The way you want it, I guess.
It'd be cool if we could really display the work and effort and hours that go into the 10-second.
Oh my gosh, if we could
oh my god.
You see a couple videos and then a 10, but it's
could have had a video, something capturing me and Al working late and all that,
We just get security camera footage. I don't know how far back it goes, but you'll see
probably not quite that far.
You'll see hours of footage of you guys just laboring over that thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What about you, Eric? What's your favorite car, or really favorite car that you've done any media on? Could be a customer car too.
Yeah, that is true. Like it doesn't have to just be ZZP cars. Like all of our livery cars are pretty cool in general.
Yeah.
And I will say I never really looked at Matt's drag car that thoroughly until that meetup.
Yeah.
And I when I was actually getting footage of it myself, and I was like, oh damn.
Yeah. There's so many.
There's a lot more in here than I realized. This is really cool.
Yep.
But I don't know. He doesn't own it anymore, but there was a customer that had a really cool. I'm a big Camaro guy. I love classic Camaros and newer ones.
Lee Davis's car.
Lee Davis had a black and safety green kind of colored Camaro.
Shock yellow.
I think you guys did a photo or video shoot of it the first month or so I was here.
Yep.
I think it was in the shop already, and I remember just coming out to look at it when you guys were out there, and I was like, this thing is cool.
That thing was
just
cool.
Looking. I'm not usually a big fan of that color, but it just looked.
It worked because that was a obviously 2-liter turbo car, but it also had the 1LE package, so it had the matte black hood, it had the wing, it had some nice wheels on. It was just good looking, and then it got I think a 7163 and made 450 horsepower. So it was the all-in package. Oh, and it was a manual.
Yep.
Right.
Even better.
Only downside for me because I couldn't drive it if I wanted to.
Well, you could now, kind of.
Sort of. Yeah. I mean, that's still. We would actually need to dedicate some time to that if we wanted it to go well.
Your first time though went much better than Drake's learning experience. If you've ever.
There is a video out there of Drake learning, who I never got to meet. Unfortunately, he was gone before I started working here, but. Oh boy! I mean, we've told.
Trying to teach that dude drive.
We have a whole series of videos of him learning manual on some older YouTube videos.
Yeah.
The story that has been told on here before, but I'll briefly tell it again. Is my first experience driving a manual ZZP car, which was at Cletus and Cars 2 years ago.
Yep.
The first time I went to Cletus and Cars last year, and. We had a ZZP area in the parking lot set up. We had our tent. We had some cars out. And then we also had the Drag Sonic that was actually participating in the drag events, which I believe we set a personal record that at that event, which was pretty cool.
That was the fastest until this year.
Yeah,
so.
11. That was 11.4.
11.4, yeah.
Yeah. And so while we were there, between getting footage of that, we were also hanging out at the tent and saying hi to people and. Just kind of shooting the shit. And at the end of the day, we had coolers out there. People were having drinks, having beers and whatever. And we get to the end of the day, and we just kind of like throw everything because we're camping out on the other side of the race, like track or course or whatever. And we need to drive over to where we're camping. Problem is that the staff there would not let us drive through the grounds from like the pit area we were in.
So you had to go out and
so
around.
you had to go out onto main roads and drive around. Everybody leaves except for myself and Bo. And Bo is like, I've had a few things to drink. I don't think I should be driving. And I'm like, oh, well, Ryan's ATS is the only car left. So he's like, we're going to teach you how to drive shift today, Eric. And I was like, in a race car. Hoo boy. Which is like, what, 500 some horsepower?
Yeah, 500
Oh, my
horse.
God, yeah. And, I'm used to just driving automatic Subaru that's like, the mom car, basically. And so I had to learn on the spot how to drive a stick shift, going out onto a main road.
Yep.
I stalled it probably 30, 40 times.
And that is a bad clutch to learn on because it is not good.
It had no give or
no, it's
anything.
a on-off switch.
Yeah.
It's right at the top.
I was like swearing at the thing towards the end. I was like, "Why do people drive cars like this? Why?" And like I was like, I had the window rolled down, so if I stalled it, I could put my
Wave
hand up
people
and wave
by.
people around.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, keep going. They're like, are you, like, I think someone was like, "Do you guys need help? Is the car dead?" And I was like, "No, I just don't know how to drive it."
Yep.
So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, let's see. What do we have here? What have people been saying?
Was at the Wisconsin Camaro meet at Road America. Man, I have wanted to go to Road America so bad. That is such a cool course.
Is that just like a kind of like a
Road course, yeah.
grid life kind of thing?
Yep. A couple years ago, Grid Life had their final event of the season there, and Tim went. Kind of sad I didn't go. But it is up in Wisconsin, and it is just a beautiful track, beautiful area. Would be real
They
sweet to
have
get
a
out
really
there.
good spectator area, right? Like
Yeah,
grandstand,
I think so. Yep.
Like mini grandstand sort of thing. Yeah, that would be cool.
Ethan, yeah, I understand the budget. I get that.
Yeah, I feel like that's everybody's issue right now.
Yeah, streetcar takeover videos were always great too.
Yeah,
Yep.
Streetcar Takeover's been
It's a good
pretty
event.
fun so far. Like,
Yep.
it's one of the few times that we actually get to like race ZZP cars against each other,
Uh-huh.
which I
Yeah.
think it gets a lot of like, shit talking and stuff like that going. And
Yep.
It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Adam Project, no discount codes. All you got is Black Friday, and, well,
Yeah.
you got a
T
couple months.
minus 4 months.
Don't say that.
Less months than there should be, I feel like.
Oh, an IMSA event would be cool, too. Those are, like, real race cars.
Yeah.
Speaking of bucket list things, yeah, all of us have become obsessed with F1 now after watching Drive to Survive. And next year, hopefully it's not the same weekend as Grid Life if we go next year, but I really want to go to the Detroit Grand Prix. It's not F1, but I think they run IndyCar and something else. That's always been cool. I've wanted to go see that because they run it on Belle Isle. But next year, I think a couple of us want to try and make it to an F1 event. Now, if that'll actually happen, probably not, but it would be really cool. So, if anybody's got the hookup on tickets to COTA in Texas.
That would be interesting. I have not watched this series that you guys have all been talking about.
Drive to Survive. It is, even if you don't like cars and racing, it's a good show because there's a lot of drama, but it's not like stupid fake drama. It's like real,
It's supposed to be like real.
dramatic moments, and they concentrate a lot on the driver dynamics in the team, and then the whole teams in general. So every F1 team has 2 drivers, and usually one's really good and one's like their backup. But there's some good rivalries there, and give it a couple watches, a couple episodes. I think you'll like it.
I'll have to check that out. The only media in terms of F1 that I've ever consumed is a movie I watched years ago. Have you ever heard of Driven? That Sylvester Stallone.
Oh
is
yeah,
in? It's
yeah.
like 2001,
Yep.
I think. It is the most ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of ridiculous race car movies out there, but it's Sylvester Stallone.
Anything with Sylvester Stallone in it
and
is gonna
he's
be
supposed to be like a F1, like the best F1 driver in the world. Yeah, and like he's got this whole shtick where like if when he's in the zone, he just starts humming.
Oh, jeez.
So like his pit guys are like listening in, and they're like bragging to somebody who are just like, "Oh man, you know he's in the zone when he starts humming," and you just hear him like, and like he has like this signature move where he will flip like in the middle of a race, like when they're going like 200 miles an hour, he flips a quarter, like.
And it somehow like catches
flips it onto the track, and they're like, "Watch, he's so good. When he comes back around, he's gonna pick that. He's gonna pick it up with his tire." And he does it like every time. And eventually the movie like breaks down into him having to drive an F1 car like through the city, like on a mission or something. Like it's bananas.
What?
Like it's so bad, but it's like
I don't think I ever actually watched it.
it's
but
a
Really
trip.
Talking
Highly
it up,
recommend.
though, I kind of have to see
I kind of do now. I want to see Sylvester Stallone freaking.
Yeah.
Where did he get the quarter? What is he
in
doing?
His, like in his tracksuit, he like has a little pocket, I guess, or something. I don't know.
yeah, just 200 miles per hour.
No big deal. I'm sure
No.
that won't like potentially flip and hit somebody in the face and
Yeah, a
like
quarter
embed
at
in
200.
somebody's forehead.
The Adam Project. Awesome. We love to
Oh,
see
yeah.
it. Hope you like them. We also give you permission. So
Yeah.
It's like we're not like here to like scratch your itch too bad, but obviously, we're not
Yeah.
going to stop you. Like we'll always help you out.
But yeah, send us pictures when you get them on, everything.
Yeah, let
We
us
like
know.
to see them, so.
And if you ever have any questions about them,
Oh, yeah.
Justin, put them together, email me. Rob F. Rush was a really good movie. Rip Nicky Lauda. Jeff Gordon's here. Bing bong.
Jeff Gordon.
It's time.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
There you are.
How's the cones doing?
The cones are kind of safe right now because his transmission went out again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Sorry, Jeff.
Pour one out for Jeff.
Yep.
He'll figure it out.
Yep. No, I think it's just a throwout bearing, so
That's good.
he'll be back at it. He's got King of the Mountain at the next month, so that's a big event.
The next month is in like 2 days.
Wait, don't say that. I know I opened the podcast with that, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Oh, all right. Well, anybody else has any things they want to throw out or questions or things like that? We're actually almost
Yeah.
Tell
almost at an
Zoom
hour.
to not cancel the vlog. It makes money.
It makes
Hey,
money.
you
All
know,
right.
There we go.
Whatever we can do to keep keep the payroll coming in.
Yeah. You guys are paying us right now.
Right.
I did see that NASCAR is going to have a street circuit in Chicago. I'm not a NASCAR guy either, but I would go watch that.
NASCAR
That'd be cool.
street
I'd watch
circuit.
it. Yep.
Yeah. So it's set up in downtown Chicago.
Wow.
One with left and right turns.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the drivers are going to have to like completely reorient themselves, I feel like.
They've been doing street circuit stuff for a while, but
Oh, okay.
it's bizarre to watch because NASCARs just don't look right turning.
Yeah. It really messes with your brain when
Yep.
you watch it.
Yeah. Whole new set of skills.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon is childhood.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I even love Jeff Gordon just because his car had a lot of colors on it.
Yep. That was like
Yep.
every 6-year-old boy's thing is like, I like that one.
Yeah.
It's colorful.
It's like, if I knew anyone who cared about NASCAR growing up, it would be Jeff Gordon or, oh, crap. What's his name?
Dale.
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 Yep.
I can't believe I
Do it for
forgot.
Dale.
Yeah.
Best cooling mods for 3800. Getting intercooler. There is no stock intercooler, and so we've got our full stack. Our short stack is in development now, going under a redesign to make it look like our full stack. But intercooler, E85, the dual pass heat exchanger, all that.
Hood vents.
Hood vents.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start being hood vent boys around here.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the blue cobalt's gonna have some.
The science is there. So.
All right.
Cool.
Well, that was a good one.
Well, yep.
Yeah, it was a good time. Media boys just doing our stuff.
I guess we'll sign off with what are you guys doing this weekend?
Classic. Yes.
Start us off.
I'm starting off. Okay. I am going to Saginaw, Michigan to
That sounds unfortunate.
I shouldn't actually put out well, no, he's old. He doesn't use the internet. My grandfather is turning 85, so we're throwing him a surprise birthday party actually.
Ooh.
Don't surprise him too much.
And my cousin, coincidentally, in the same weekend is turning 21, so we're gonna go get smashed
There you go.
and then throw a surprise birthday party. So we'll see. We'll see how the weekend goes. It's gonna be very interesting.
What a range.
Yeah.
21 to 85, you
Right?
said?
Yeah. There's like a whole like generational
Yeah.
moments happening. You know,
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Just gonna wing it.
Nice.
I feel like those are the best kind of weekends. Though.
Yep, they
one of
really
those.
are.
Yeah.
I am pumped because the only plan all weekend, Erica's got her friends coming into town, and they're gonna do their thing. But all I have to do is work on her friend's car, do some brakes, some spark plugs, easy peasy. Sit in the yard with some beers, probably. Hang out with the cats. I'll bring them outside.
Nice.
You know.
Just don't let Ernie get his butt all gross again.
Yeah, no. Rip his poof. It still hasn't grown back, and it is funny looking now.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
well-
Will Kish, keep a lookout. We're gonna have another
Yeah.
one of those cruise videos coming up real soon.
Yep.
Real soon. Yep.
Real soon.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Most
Peace.
likely.
Adios, amigos.
Weird how I don't have to pee when I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every